Hi folks, it's time for round 4 of the 8 Regents of Westeros tournament. So last week our Tyrell team managed to beat Baratheon in the end. As you can see here, this is round 3, right? It was 7-3. Unfortunately, the last few games were not recorded on my channel because I was away, but some you can find. I believe Raius and Francisco maybe is up there, in Richard's game against Geralt, I think, can be found, so I will put a link to those in the description of the video. And we are going to start round 4 with the match. Oh, so we're playing Lannister, I forgot to mention, with the match between Radek and misteryellow. And joining me for that one is Márton, the new Hungarian champion. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I believe you are probably the mastermind behind the Lannister success in this tournament, right?
I wouldn't say that. I do what I can, but the team is great, so definitely not my glory.
So we are we have a Tyrell dragon from Radek, and we have a very scary looking banner Kraken from the Lannister side, so I wonder if this will be the infamous Shadows deck or maybe something a bit different.
That would be really funny because that is Radek's deck, so that would take some courage to bring it against him. Actually, what I can tell you is that this is not it.
Okay, so then the other options would be some kind of pillage deck, or the deck that I like to play that plays Serpounce on characters like the Little Theon and Eric Anvil Breaker, and well, starting with Casterly Rock makes me think that that might be it.
Yeah, it is something like that. We did a lot of work on it. I'm very excited to see how it turns out.
And Radek opens with a renowned character. There's the Scheming Septon, there's Economy as well. And yeah, not surprising, we're going to see Mr. Yellow go for initiative here to go first with Intimidate possibly. And on the other side, we go for Econ.
Okay, and then we see Tyrell Dragon. So this is probably a Queensguard rally kind of thing.
Well, I had a brief look at the deck list a while back, not sure how it's changed in the meantime. There is Queensguard, yes, and there is Renly. So that would be really nice to get that. And I hope, and reasonably, I don't think Lannister could play a king character, right? That would make Renly unsavable in resets.
There is at least one king in this deck.
Okay, so that's a bit.
We were thinking about making Rally unsavable.
Well, instead we have Randall Tarly, who of course has his own ability that stands him without Queensguard.
Yeah, and on the Lannister side we have Myrsola, who is a bit hard to activate against Tyrell.
Yeah, I think Radek making sure that he is still on 7 cards, and interesting that there was Meister more and more, but not cancelling the Great Hall on this occasion. Of course, you never know what's coming in.
Yeah, let's see.
And Randall happy, of course, to take Renown on defense if he can.
Okay, so there is no gold on Tyrell's side, but of course there is the Septon, so there can be a strength boost. But we have the Guild Hall.
Losing Pinch. I actually thought Pinch might be the card in Shadows.
It may be. Or is there only one Pinch?
I don't know. Maybe there's 2. There could also be Queensguard, which I think is Shadow 2.
Yeah,
if Scheming Septon goes out, but then it's a bit awkward leaving Randall and Knight of Flowers alone in play. And yeah, maybe now nothing will happen. We'll see if Scheming Septon goes out at all.
Yeah, so Mr. Yellow didn't do all the challenges that he could, so he wanted to spare something for defense. Probably he wants to keep the cards in his hand.
And he does. There is also Guildhall now in play. Being able to cancel... what's cancelled here?
Oh, okay.
Septon.
So the Guildhall can't cancel the Septon because it has Shadow, but Treachery can.
Yeah, interesting decision to keep it in play. Of course, drawing cards hurts Myrcella.
Yeah, but I'm not sure this was the best possible thing to use Treachery for. We will see. Okay, there is the first snow already, but
Okay,
we
trading
get
careful there.
Tywin.
Yeah, that
for
worked out
Myrcella.
pretty nicely there for Lannister.
Yeah, that's a good trade. And also now there is nothing to stop Muramur to cancel the Great Hall.
Yeah. Fortunately, and Hagen's daughter, well, that's at least a good thing. She goes back to hand before, with first snow before being put into shadows.
Yeah, but also the Septon will remain unused because he's a challenges action. Okay, and here comes the Muramur cancel.
Well, Garland comes in anyway. Now, does he bestow? Can't cancel all the Randall triggers if they keep coming, but Radek prefers to keep some gold for shadows. Yeah, dupe Tywin, so now even if he ends up alone, he is quite safe.
But we have 7 gold, so... maybe there is something to ambush. If not, it is quite unlucky.
Okay, so going for power means that he's trying to put pressure here on Tywin because of a possible pinch. Yeah, and it was not pinch, it was Queensguard. Well, Tywin trying really hard to win on defense by 5.
Yeah, I think this is to save it for reserve, not it. He would have won anyway.
Okay,
Okay,
canceling
no
Friedman.
Friedman.
And now Intrigue Icon. Now do we see the Hound coming in? Because the power is mounting here up to 7. No, nothing. Well, Marched is not in the Tyrell deck, it seems. Although you could with Friedman play Marched, I guess.
Oh, the problem is that he forgot to bring the guild hole out with the gold left.
Yeah, and
At least he could have done that.
doesn't have that much gold, although Tywin helps.
Yeah, but now he had 6 left, so the guild hall should be out, I think. Well, at least first snow is now gone.
And Radek just going for more gold. But this time, plenty of gold on the other side. Here is the save. The father in there as well, so any unprotected character can just be returned to hand and lose all the power. You could also return, of course, Randall Tarly to get rid of the dupe.
Yeah, but suddenly no Theon or Eric.
And there's so much gold this time that cancelling Great Hall and losing board presence not Not that great anymore.
Yeah.
He will be getting some cards, of course, for Late Summer Feast, but in the meantime, the power could get out of control for Radek here.
Yeah, that's a lot of power already. And now he can afford to lose some cards to Queensguard.
Well, at least this one is difficult to win on defense. Okay, what's coming in here? Okay, just an investment for the rest of the round, I guess. Didn't want to lose it.
Yeah, I think he's preparing for Valar. And he doesn't want to lose the card. Okay, now it's possible to win.
Okay, this is... yeah, this is a lot of stuff. Interesting that he put the power on the Scheming Septon here, not on the Hightower Spy, because Scheming Septon... yeah, well, you're not going to stand either, so I guess it doesn't matter. Theoretically, it's possible to stand them, but really, it isn't, so...
Yeah, now he used the Scheming Septon. He can use the ability then and can go back on Intrigue with the Spy.
And we know that Renly is on top. So even after a reset, look at the icon. There'll be a renown coming in.
Yeah, and no Eric to pillage him. It would be a good pillage.
Yeah, although you can draw him before that, right, with the Septon.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, not much to do.
Leaves Tywin for defense. He can defend one. This one he could win on defense, but doesn't defend this one. The other side, doubt he could. And 2 gold still could bring that Guildhall out to at least cancel Randall's natural stand, but can't do anything against Queensguard. Could cancel Friedman, I guess. Now, is there a realistic chance to go to 15 though? That's the question. I don't think there is with these characters.
Yeah, 4 renown.
And a lot of that is...
maybe 1 unopposed and the power claim. I don't think so.
a lot of the power is on characters, not on the faction card. Which is what matters the most, of course.
Yeah, but characters are... Oh, did the bodyguard go on Randall?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's extremely well protected. Yeah, I see. For he expects
didn't want the father to take him, to take the dupe.
father and Morghulis, yeah.
Because now if you play Morghulis, Randall Tarly is still in play and Renly comes in. Okay, and that means now that Bronn has basically lost the gold, that reset. Okay, you could do the father, of course. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, and also there is generosity in the deck.
So this is 2 renown and power claim. That would be 13, and dominance is 14 already.
Yeah.
And is Friedman still there for the intrigue? That's been done already, I think, right? Difficult to keep track of everything.
Let's check. I think so. Yeah, that was intrigue from Radek.
Yeah, just missing 1 power for an easy win. That's always a shame. Because now we've been here before in the Tyrell team. 1 away from victory and then watching 25 minutes of torture as the opponent comes back. 9 cards in hand. And the father takes Bronn and the Knight of Flowers. Tywin can't be saved in this situation, which means yeah, you could reset and hope for the best with not a lot of econ, or you could leave it, and then I can't see Radek not closing here. And even the pointy end doesn't help. Okay, the Harris is the reset, but
Yeah, but here it
unfortunately,
doesn't do that much.
yeah, the two renowned guys survive it perfectly, and Renly is coming in. I think even against Moribund cancelling Great Hall. Okay, these were the cards that I guess misteryellow wanted at the start. Theon can't be opposed. He can take Sir Pounce with Casterly Rock, do 2 challenges, and then another one to Intrigue, and another one, probably Power. You
If there's
put 1
Pounce.
on Bronn, puts 2 on Bronn this time. No? Oh no, puts nothing on Bronn and plays Generosity. That's fair enough. Currently gold on other characters does nothing.
Yeah, but there's already one Starcliff Sailor in the discard, so maybe one's coming in. But no, they finished marshalling. So yeah, that's not optimal.
Okay, doesn't bother with Renly, the little guy coming in. And will we see the Septon, or does he leave for gold for ambush? Septon comes in, and the card in shadows, which we know could be even another Queensguard. That's not unique, as some people are surprised to learn when I tell them.
Yeah, that sometimes also surprises me, but it is not.
Yeah,
Okay, so
one
there
is
is a-
enough of a problem, right? And then you get it on the other character. That okay. Can you do any damage if you win the Intrigue challenge on attack? I don't think so.
yeah, and you don't win because of the plot.
Yeah, I think this one will end pretty quickly. Unfortunately for misteryellow, Radek had a really explosive start here with a bunch of
Yeah,
renown.
it's hard to do anything against this. Randy was very well protected, had several ways to stunt him.
And we've seen only 3 Targaryen cards really. Gifts, Queensguard and Freedman. Well, here comes the Bloody Cup. That takes some power away. Spends all the gold, which means...
Maybe this can win a turn.
yeah, probably now there won't be any surprises left. And no cancels either, so... can win both challenges here, and Randall can stand to have renown in both. Could it finish on 14 again? I think it's probably 15.
I don't know. He needs the second Queensguard. Oh, now he can win both. Because on board he wouldn't win the second, but yeah, there is the second Queensguard.
Yeah, had it anyway.
Yeah, and then it's done.
Well, glad to see that Radek is back. He struggled in the first round, but back to his usual self, which gives us a good start.
We needed more pieces and they didn't come, and this was just too quick.
Yeah, I was looking at the pairings, and there's 3 games that I really like from our side, and the other 7 seem incredibly tough, so we can't afford to lose this one for sure. So happy with the start, and we'll need to win some of the less expected ones as well if we are to have any chance.
Yeah, our idea was that stealth can be really good against Tyrell. So we brought these Saltcliffe Sailors. But yeah, this is a lot of pieces that have to be together.
Yeah, and from our side, really, it was impossible to guess what you guys will play. Just too many options, and the player here is less known, so we didn't really have much of an idea. So just Radek built something constructive, I guess, to try to build an advantage early and push it. And on this occasion, the plan worked alright. And yeah, just a few missing pieces from Lannister early on, but even with the cat attachments and stuff like that, I think the Queen's Guards are a bit of a problem. Then I guess you can have a chance if you discard most of the cards from hand, so that the Queen's Guards can you struggle to discard cards for them, right? And the characters don't have insight like the Targaryen Voltron usually has and Renly would have, but he is not in play. Okay, so there we are. That's the first one to Team Tyrell, and I believe the second game is tomorrow between Mates and Ivailo. We'll have to check that because some games are still being scheduled, but I think that will be the case. So thank you, Márton, for joining me for the first one, and hopefully we can have you in some of the other games for the remainder of the week as well.
I think so, at least on Sunday, where we have like 4 games already.
Yeah, don't want to disappoint you, but Sunday might be a bit of a problem. I have some other possible plans, so I hope I can record some, but if I can't, apologies in advance. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, we will see.
Alright, so thank you everyone for joining us for the first game, and hopefully we'll see you in the other games as well. Bye bye.
Bye.